Listen carefully. This isn't hate. This isn't disrespect. This is honesty. You've been too soft on yourself. You've been explaining away behavior that should have been corrected. You've been forgiving patterns that should have been broken. You've been patient with habits that are quietly holding you back. And you call it self-understanding. But it's not. It's avoidance. Let's be clear. Self-compassion matters. But compassion without accountability turns into comfort. And comfort is the enemy of growth. Every time you say, "It's okay, I'll do better tomorrow," without changing anything, you teach yourself that words matter more than actions. They don't. You already know what you should be doing. You don't need another plan. You don't need another video. You don't need another excuse. You need pressure. Pressure reveals truth. And the truth is this: you don't rise to your goals. You fall to your standards. And your standards have been low. You let yourself sleep in when you said you wouldn't. You let yourself quit early when it got uncomfortable. You let yourself negotiate with weakness. And every time you do that, you lose respect for yourself. Quietly. That's why confidence feels shaky. It's not missing. It's broken. Broken promises weaken belief. Strong people aren't harsh. They're honest. They don't lie to themselves about effort. They don't pretend discipline is optional. They don't confuse rest with escape. Let me say something uncomfortable. Most people don't fail because they're too hard on themselves. They fail because they let themselves off the hook too easily. Growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from pressure applied consistently. Not chaos, not burnout, but firm standards. Standards that say, "I do what I said I'd do. I don't quit when it gets uncomfortable. I don't lower the bar because I'm tired." You don't need to punish yourself. You need to raise expectations. Expect more focus. Expect more effort. Expect follow-through. Because here's the truth. Your future self is begging you to stop being lenient, to stop excusing behavior you already know is below your potential. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you rebuild trust. Every time you stay, when quitting feels logical, you strengthen identity. Identity is built in moments of resistance, not in hype, not in motivation. But when you want to stop, and don't, you don't need a dramatic change. You need a harder conversation with yourself, one that ends with action. So here it is. Stop asking, "How do I feel?" Start asking, "What is required of me right now?" Stop protecting your comfort. Start protecting your future. Be patient with the process, but ruthless with the standard, because you're capable of more. And deep down, you know you've been letting yourself slide. This is your moment to tighten up, to lock back in, to become someone. You don't have to motivate. Enough softness, enough excuses. Raise the standard and live up to it.